One of the main keys in this pandemic is the handling of COVID-19 patients and vaccinations, which of course are indicators of the country's resilience of the COVID-19. With the various obstacles and problems that exist, which countries record the lowest COVID-19 resilience score? The data is the next graphic. As you can see through your screen, we can see that Indonesia is one of the lowest COVID-19 resiliency. First of all, Indonesia got the score of 40.2, and next Malaysia by the score of 42.5, and below that there are South Africa, Argentina, and Philippines, and respectively 43.9, and then Argentina by 44.2, and then Philippines by 45.5. And the Bloomberg report shows that Indonesia's COVID-19 resilience score has fallen into the tail of the end of the rankings. Its position is down for 4 places from the previous report. And there are several things to note, that such as the high death rate due to the COVID-19. Not to mention the issue of vaccine supply that does not meet in demand. Yes, speaking of vaccines, interestingly, a number of female scientists have played an important role in the development of the COVID-19 vaccine. Some of them even became the initiator and leaders of the research project. Who are they? Let's take a look at their profiles one by one. First thing first, we got Sarah Gilbert. Sarah Gilbert is one of the female scientists behind the COVID-19 vaccine, and she is the Oxford and AstraZeneca vaccines research leader, whereas one of the earliest vaccines to emerge during the pandemic, and continued development of universal flu vaccine. And then she also released vaccine patents for lower prices, thanks to the Sarah Gilbert against all this type of influenza virus clinical trials since 2011. The AstraZeneca vaccine was one of the earliest to arrive in the pandemic. The data from the British Centre for Public Health says that the AstraZeneca vaccine is 60% to 66% effective for the first dose, while for the second dose, the figure rose to 81%. This effectiveness reached around 92% from reducing hospitalized patients after 2 doses. The AstraZeneca vaccine is also the cheapest vaccine compared to similar vaccines. This is inseparable from the inventor's decisions to release his patent. Sarah Gilbert chose humanity over the gains she could get. From Sarah Gilbert, let's move on to the next scientist. Here we see the Katalin Kariko. Through your screen, we can see the biography about Katalin Kariko as one of the female scientists behind the COVID-19 vaccine. So she is a mRNA technology developer used in Pfizer and BioNTech and Moderna vaccine, and the technology is potentially effective on other drugs and vaccines. The whole patent since 2013 with Drew Weissman. When the COVID-19 hit at the beginning of 2020, BioNTech and Karika switched into overdrive to develop the elements necessary for the vaccine based on their mRNA biology. And after months of work, Karika commented how she received a call saying that the vaccine had worked. She wasn't all that surprised, because then on December 2020, she got the BioNTech vaccine that she had hand in the developing, and when she went outside, healthcare workers who were also getting their vaccines started clapping for her work. And what a moment for her. Not only Sarah and Kariko, there is other female scientists who also play a role in the development of COVID-19 vaccine. The information is in the next graphic. And here it is through your screen. We can see Hanneke Schrijmaker. So Hanneke is a Johnson & Johnson heads of vaccine development. And then based on the Ebola and HIV vaccine development techniques. And the COVID-19 vaccine is only given one dose. The developed HIV vaccine since 1989, estimated use in 2021. Very marvelous. And from the FDA website, the effectiveness of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine reached around 67% in preventing moderate to severe or critical COVID-19 disease after 14 days of receiving the vaccine. The figure drops into 66% for moderate to severe or critical illness. Such success of this vaccine did not escape from the people behind its development. Hanneke Schwitzmaker, a virologist from Netherlands, the 57-year-old woman served as global head of viral vaccine discovery and transitional medicine at the Johnson & Johnson's and Janssen Vaccine and Prevention. She also is a professor of virology at the University of Amsterdam. She participated in the development of universal flu vaccines, or HIV, respiratory syncytial virus vaccines, and most recently, the COVID-19 vaccine. So viewers, hopefully the presence of the vaccines and the accelerations of vaccinations can speed up ending of the COVID-19 pandemic so that we can return to normal life as before. Stay with us because market headlines will wrap.